Hi Erin, it's Tom. This is your tutorial video on how to do torrents. Alright, this is my desktop. I want to get started. All of the relevant links that I'm going to show you on this video are going to be in the description for the video. They're down below this window, and all of them are right there. I want you to go ahead and full size this. I don't want you to watch this in the little YouTube window because I can't shrink or zoom in. So let's go ahead and get started here. We'll go to Firefox, or whatever browser you use. First place you're going to go, www.utorrent.com. This is uTorrent. Well, it's the site for it. I want you to go ahead and install it. Hit Get uTorrent, install the program, and then open it. And this is what it's going to look like. Only you're not going to have a list of torrents here. Those are mine for the night. You're going to come up here to Options. Okay, go to Preferences. You can fiddle with all these if you know what they do. If you don't know what they do, don't mess with them. Ask me if you want. I know most of the settings, not all. Your directories are what you're going to want to go to. New downloads don't really matter. That's where they see how these are not quite finished yet. That's the directory these are going in. However, watch, this one's going to finish right now. And when it finishes, it'll turn green. The second it turns green, it's going to go into a different directory. Ta-da! Okay, and it's going to move to the bottom of the queue. Where your completed downloads is what matters. I personally have a folder that is called Tom's Stuff, and that's where my games, movies, music, pictures, etc. And I have a file called torrents. That way they are all right where I know they are. I don't have to go hunting for them. I don't like the way Windows has everything set up. The other thing you're going to want to do, let's see. No. Okay, go under queuing. Maximum number of active torrents. I have it at 15. You're going to want to set it, I would say put it around 10. That way if you're downloading more than 10 things, they're all going to download at once. Instead of doing one at a time. That's up to you. You don't have to, but it just gets things done faster. The rest of this, don't mess with it. You're not going to break anything, but if you don't know what you're doing, I wouldn't mess around with it. Okay, the next website you're going to go to is this one, eztv.it. Once again, the link is below in the video description. And this is my favorite website for television downloads. You can search for any show, or you can select through their list of shows. And I mean, this is pretty comprehensive. You've got everything new, old. Most of them go back to season 1. Not all of them, but most of them. Hell, you've even got Boy Meets Girl. You name it. And it's not just American shows. There's British as well. So, or what you can do, scroll down here. This is your nightly list. Added on 12 April 2013. So we've got tonight's Hannibal, Jay Leno, Colbert Report, Daily Show, Archer, Parks and Rec, Community. Last night, nothing really on except a couple documentaries, How Stuff Works, Men Who Build America. They usually get the talk shows, Craig Ferguson, Psych, The Soup, Go On, etc. Anyway, now you're going to notice these over here. These are your download links. The magnet, I've never fully understood magnet links. They don't really, I mean, they'll download the torrent for you, I guess. But my recommendation is whatever the first arrow. It says download mirror number 1. That is the first site that is hosting. Now these, if for some reason that one doesn't work, you move to number 2. And so on and so on. I have, in my entire time of torrenting, I've had to go to number 2 maybe 3 or 4 times. And that's in almost 10 years of downloading. So let's say, I don't even know what the hell Arctic Air is, but let's say I wanted to download that. So we'll click on download number 1. And that's just, I've already set it. You know how you can set a browser to take specific files and open with? Mine automatically knows to open a torrent file with uTorrent. Go right here, and it's going to say there's your file right there in the torrent, and hit OK, and it's right there in the queue, and it's going to keep going. Now, I don't actually want that show. I don't know what it is. So come down here, remove and delete the torrent and the data. If you just delete the torrent, like, okay, like community. If I just go delete the torrent, it's out of the list, but it's still right here. If I hit delete and torrent plus data, it's going to remove the whole thing. Okay, so moving on. Oh, what the hell? Did I accidentally delete something wrong? No, okay, I just didn't do Arctic Air. Okay. I hope I got it. Okay. Oops. The other site that I will recommend to you, it is the #1 piracy site, thepiratebay.se. This, let's say, what show do let's say I want to watch Sherlock. Owner here, and that's going to bring me up a whole bunch of shit. Okay, I'm not going to teach you how to filter through that, but let's try something a little better known. Let's say I want season 1 of The Big Bang Theory. And I can't type because it's 3:30 in the morning. Okay, now here, because I just put in the name of the show, I have individual episodes. I have Latin. The important thing you're going to look at is SE and LE. These are seeds. If you come look over under uTorrent, you'll see seeds and peers. Looking at them in uTorrent isn't going to matter as much. However, looking on the Pirate Bay, it is. A seed is somebody that has the entire file. The more seeds, the better. If something has 0 seeds, don't touch it. Do not get it because you will not get the full file. Leechers, which is LE, leechers are people that are in the process of downloading it. So they don't have the full file, but you can still pull from them. But they don't have the full file, so you're not going to get the whole thing from them. So looking at leechers isn't bad. Don't worry about that, but look at your seeds. You can organize by seed, and okay, so the most recent is actually from EZTV, and you'll see that has 15,000 seeds. So that's a good copy. But let's say I want season 1. Let's go ahead and click on that. Get this torrent. Now, Pirate Bay deals only in magnet links, so that's actually a bad fuck. Okay, well, the reason I bring this up, and I guess it's not going to do it now that they've switched to magnet links. See this in here where it says name? Sometimes you're going to see a long list of files. Now, let's say you're looking for a specific episode in a specific season, but you can't find it by itself. But you can find all of season 1. Now, what I can do, let's say, okay, open Big Bang Theory Complete Season 1, and it's going to start downloading the whole season. Once the magnet link gets the entire torrent, it's going to actually start. And, oh, there we go. It's populating the entire file list. Now, let's say I only want episode 10, the Lubin Field Decay, whatever the fuck that means. So what I can do is I can highlight 1 through 9. Actually, let's highlight the whole thing. And control click. And on these, I can right click and priority. High, normal, low, or don't download. This one will continue to download. These, it'll just ignore. That's a bit more advanced than you'll ever need. Again, if you have any questions, you have my number. You can get a hold of me on Facebook. You can call me, whatever you need. But I really think you'll enjoy this. You can download and watch them at your leisure. Like I said, the show that I think you're really going to like, Plebs. And ta-da, there's all 4 current episodes. So there you go. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Bye-bye.